character creation time, and wow. In the original Nioh, we were just allowed to play as William, but look at all of these customization options. Base, face, hair, facial hair, makeup, body, voice. Oh, yokai form. Very cool. So let's go ahead and dive into these one at a time and see what options are available. Okay, so this is our base set of characteristics. So we can select our gender, male and female. Wow, very cool. Let's zoom in a little bit and rotate and check out the resolution on these characters. Very well done. Lots of texture, lots of detail. And the male, look at the face. You can actually see scarring or maybe acne on the face as well. Can I get in closer? Sure can. Wow. Very, very detailed. Probably one of the most detailed characters I've seen in a character creation screen so far. Let's check these presets out while we are zoomed in. Let's move back to center here. Oh, that looks more similar to William from the first game. Oh, so does that though, right? And let's scroll through one at a time. Nice variation here in preset characters. Wow. They certainly put a lot of time and effort into selecting some cool looking preset characters, probably to save people or spare people the time and agony of spending multiple hours creating the perfect character. Like me! I usually spend 4 hours creating the perfect character, and then spending the rest of the game second-guessing my decisions. But here again, with the females, wow. Very cool. They certainly, once again, put a lot of time into giving you a pretty solid set, a pretty amazing set of preset characters here. These all look... So far, there is not a single preset that I would not use, which is certainly new for me. Let's go ahead and find a preset here. Let's select this young lady here because she has 2 different color eyes. Look at that. Heterochromia, I think they call that. Let's select that. We'll back out. Let's see what this stance slider does. Oh. So we widen or narrow our stance here. I wonder if that has any practical application when fighting, or if it is purely aesthetic. Let's leave that in the middle for now. Skin tones. Not too many options, but really, do you need too many when it comes to skin tones? Oh, never mind. Look at that. We can do anything we want. We can even make her an orc. Look at that. Well, that was yellow and not green, but you get the point. Let's back out of this, select that default skin tone. Let's make it a little darker here. Base skin type. Let's get a little tighter on the face here. Hard to distinguish too much between these. These look pretty subtle. And let's see what the face customization does here. Wow. So we have this aging slider here, and you can watch the difference in the face as I go from left to right. Quite a few levels there. If you want to make her slightly weathered or just really beaten down by time, you can do that. Eyebrows, eyes. Oh no. Why would I need this many options for my eyebrows? Damn. I'm not even going to screw around with that right now because I will be here all day. What about eyes? Same thing. Look at all of those customizations just for the eyes. This trial could just be character creation. Eye appearance. Why wouldn't that be under the eye submenu? Let's see what these presets look like. Oh, cool. Damn. Very cool. Let's get in as close as we can. Let's go with that. Oh, and then I can select my right eye as well. So if I want to make both eyes the same, I can make her look all snake-like, serpent-like, but I like the original eye. Where was it? Nope. That's not it. Here we go. You can change the size of the iris. Alright, so you can even customize the color of the eye itself. There are way too many options for somebody like me in this game. So look at all of that. I'm going to power through most of this and just get on with the gameplay. But as you can see, they really took it to the extreme when it came to character customization, and something I would definitely normally appreciate. But for now, I'm going to just power through showing you the options. What is rotation? Oh, rotation of my scars and tattoos and such. So let's get her back to center here. A lot of this is probably unnecessary because I do believe I will be facing the character from behind most of the game, so I'm not sure how much of this I will see, but damn. This is a very dense character creation screen, and I'm sure I can move these around the face as needed. Let's select something. Let's go with that. Let's put the third eye here on her. Yep, and there it is. You can change the horizontal and vertical position, height, width, rotation, color, opacity. Wow, you can do pretty much everything you can think of, or anything you can think of. You can even select a second one to overlay, right? Yep, sure can. There is quite a bit here. Oh, this is just in the base menu still. We were just in the sub-menu of the sub-menu for face, so this might take quite a while. Let's see, with hairstyles. And zoom out just a little bit here. And we'll cycle through. That's not a good look. I think that's where we were initially, right? Or something more similar? What the hell is going on here? How do you even get your hair to do that? All right, and again, insane number of customization options here, because I'm sure each one of these can be further customized as well. Let's stick with our original here. What does this do? All right, so This is a little ridiculous. And I'm sure many of you will appreciate the sheer depth of the character customization screen here. But for expediency, I'm just going to keep moving on. Hair color, hair tips, facial hair. Can we? We sure can. Look at that. If I want to give her a nice goatee, make her look like Tony Stark, I can certainly do that. So you have quite a bit of free reign over selecting the gender identity of your character. You can change the color. Let's see. Should we rock that for the trial? No, that would be silly. And again, just a huge amount. I think this is just an overwhelming amount of creation options here. Damn. Tooth paint? What is... Oh. So I can change the color of my teeth. Let's give her that award-winning smile. Face paint is different than... Yeah, a little bit. So she has a light layer of paint on there, and then you can change the opacity, so you can make her full-on kabuki. Let's bring that back a little bit, but let's keep her a little ghost-like. Very cool. And, oh, hello. So we can change the overall height of the character, which is good for reach, right? So nice and tall means long arms and long swing. Oh, that's not right. Let's bring that down. Weight. Making her more muscular or more lean. Muscle definition. Damn. Let's find a happy medium here. All right, there you go, boys. You have some variation here as well. Let's find a happy medium. Wow, very cool. So, body paint as well. Again, don't mean to sound like a broken record, but just a massive amount of character customization here in Nioh 2. Let's do something just to say that we did. Let's see here. Look at Mr. Frog. Let's skip Mr. Frog. So one thing worth noting from what I have read is that your character customization will carry over into the main game. So if you're planning on picking up Nioh 2, or like me, you have already pre-ordered it, you could probably just spend the weekend customizing your character and carrying it over into the main game. What does Shine do? Oh, so if you look right there at her midsection, it changes the glisten. I'm not sure that has any practical effect. And body marking, so we're still in the body submenu. We have the voice submenu. Let's go with 3. No, let's go with 4. You can change the pitch of the voice? That's crazy. Come on. Wow. I think that's a first, right? I don't recall a game in which I could change the actual pitch of the voice after selecting the actual voice itself. And wow, look at that. So this is what I was most excited about, changing the yokai form. Let's see what we have for horn types here. And again, not as many options, but still, I wonder if each of these options also has a sub menu to go into. Let's select that for now. What does this do? Maintain human form hair. Oh, so the hairstyle that we selected, no, it's different though. So you have a different type of hair that you can select and customize here just for the yokai form. And I think there were 3 different yokai forms to customize. So let's go with maintain human form hair. No, I don't like that. Let's go with one of these. Let's go with that. And again, you can change just about anything with the hair, or for the hair, or to the hair. Wow. And different yokai forms, and they look different too. So let's see what the phantom looks like. Damn. Look at that. Where did my arms go? My hands are still there. So what about legs? Are legs there? Or yeah, legs are there. So hands are just gone. Very, very cool looking. So let's go ahead and finalize the settings here. Otherwise, I will be here all weekend, and I'm sure when I'm done with this, I'll come back and screw around some more. But for now, let's go ahead and finalize our settings. Here we are at the beginning of the game, and I'm just going to take a quick scan of my surroundings and take in the game environment. Oh, I'm right on the edge of the dock here. And there really isn't a place for video here because all 4 corners are occupied. So I think this is just going to be a voiceover gameplay demo. What did that do? Was that Amrita? It's been a while since I played the original Nioh, so here I think... Can I change my stances yet? Nope. I just have the one so far. If you look over to the bottom right of the screen, you'll see there are different silhouettes of my character, and that's to change high, mid, or low stances, which in the original Nioh affected your attack abilities. Okay, so we can dash. Just fast running there. What is all of this? And as instructed, you can see that our objective is shown on the compass, which is located in the upper right of this screen. So this is a little dark here. Maybe I went a little too hard or a little too extreme with my HDR settings. Look at the shadows. But then again, this is not as polished as this is not the final release of the game, so bear that in mind. I can choose the axe. Oh, so here's where I choose my starting weapon. The tonfa. And you can see I have +1 to my courage stat here, as opposed to strength probably with the axe. Let's see what else we have here. The spear increases my constitution. There should be one more, maybe right here. The sword, which is usually my default, but let's see what else is going on here. Odachi. Ooh, Dual swords. I might have to go with the dual swords. Switchglaive, magic +1. So, I guess it depends if I'm going to go the magic route in this game or not. Kusarigama? Let's see. Kusarigama. Yeah, we'll go with Kusarigama. Dexterity +1 and the hatchet. So, maybe I'll go through the demo twice. Once with dual swords, and then the magic route with the switchglaive later on. But for right now, let's start with the dual swords. Let's see what happens if we hold the button down. No, but can we switch stances now? No, we still can't do that. And you can see the green bar in the middle of the top left changes when we attack. I think that is our key meter, if I do recall, from the original game. And our objective is behind me. Let's just check this area out. So, apparently I will be looking at my character from every angle, not just from behind. So, we have pretty much total free movement of the camera as well. So, that is good. I will fight you, Candles. Let's dash, and that also drains my key meter. Can I choose more than one? Let's see. Oh, I can. So that's what it wants me to do. So R1 and down. Look at that. Can I carry just two so I can have both? Yep. Let's see what happens before we read that. Wow, look at the reach on this. Okay, so we can dash back. Can we dodge? All right, let's switch back to our dual swords. And right there you can actually see we can change stances. So let me just get into the light here so you can see what is going on. So this is my mid stance with my swords. This is my low stance, and this is my high stance. So the mid stance is kind of a balanced approach to, actually, let's go out here on the dock where we can see it just a little bit better. The mid stance is kind of a balanced approach where I think the high stance is you trade off defense for attack, and then in the lower stance, you kind of gain defense and lose a little attack. So in most cases, wait, what's... Oh, sheath the weapons, that's very cool as well. Can I switch while my weapons are sheathed? Alright, so let's pull that out one more time. Low stance, mid stance, high stance, and of course, the attacks vary as well depending on your stance. So, this is my strong attack, and my medium attack in my high stance. And if I go to my mid stance, medium attack, strong attack. So, just like the original game, you essentially have multiple or a variety of attacks depending on your actual stance. So, let's not linger here too long. Let's see what this has to say. I was expecting it to take me somewhere. Okay, so here are... It looks like... Oh, this is where I'm choosing my animal companion, my spirit companion. And can I zoom in? I don't believe so. harbor the swift bird. Let's see. Is this a... Oh, it's a wolf with horns. Which one increases my skill or magic? Right here. The Dark Phantasm. Let's select that. Damn. Wow, look at that. Okay, Guardian Spirit skill. So, well, in Yokai Shift. And I have a new meter up in the top left. I'm just randomly pushing buttons at this point. Wow, to see what happens. Can I select more than one of these as well? Let's go back out here and take a look. Can I shift forms? Nope, only one stance. Wait. Oh, high stance, I can. Does it change? No, it does not. Okay, so I can shift stances while in yokai form, but that does not change my attacks like it does in the non-yokai form. Let's go ahead and end the yokai shift. And can I select another as well? Is that what I'm getting here? Wait, is there one that I didn't see? Nope. So let's see what happens if I choose this as well. Oh, I can select 3, because in the character customization screen, we had 3 that we were able to customize. So I can choose all 3, and like the original game, as the game proceeds, I can unlock different ones and select them at shrines. Very cool. Let's go out here on the dock and see what our attacks do. Let's select the third and final one. Wow, look at that. Awesome. Very cool. Let's try the abilities. Clearly that's my strong attack there. So do I need to select one? It just transforms me. Okay, so this is just allowing me to check out my yokai form. I'm not actually selecting anything really at this point, I don't believe.